move. 5 seconds.
Oh, he checks for the queen. It's the wrong one.
Oh my goodness. And the bar shoots up.
The bar shoots up. Magnus is now winning as the black queen cannot get in the circuit of checking the white king and touching and keeping its contact with the white rook in the corner, as we showed earlier. Magnus is using his knight to pivot around with his king. Magnus is going to win this game. If the checks run out, Magnus is the one to give checkmate with his own queen.
Yeah. Oh, it was just a split-second decision there for Gukesh. You know, not much time, and he carries on the checks. How...
This is heartbreaking.
How clear is the path?
He's just going to hide with his king to a2. But there's rook g2 check at the end.
It's still not easy. Magnus is going to have to walk a tightrope himself here to win. King b2, only winning move. And then, after a check with the black queen, he'll need to find putting his king in the corner and then slowly walking up the board.
You invite rook g2 and then you go up with your king.
And you walk forward. And then you have to realize that you are still checkmating black at the end when you lose your knight.
And of course, Magnus sees it all. He's doing it. Watch him do this step by step.
And another check.
He's going to play king a2. Everything that you just said, he's going to make it happen on the board.
Yeah, you could start with king a1. Same idea, though. You allow a rook check and then you walk up the board. But this is the only way for Magnus to win. If he moves his king back towards the center, if he slides to the right, it's a draw again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
He sees it, and he's got 30 seconds to figure this out.
There's no time. With a rush of blood to the head and seconds ticking down, you know.
No, he's going to find this, Ivanka.
King a2. Understanding that rook takes knight is not possible. He's reaching for the king, and it looks like he's going to be shifting over to the left.
Oh, he's getting nervous himself. Down to 15 seconds, Magnus. I think he's actually going the wrong way. The way he moved his hand... Oh, no.
No, he's going a2.
He finds it, Magnus. He spotted that even if the white knight is captured here, that it's white giving checkmate. White, it is this discovered, this diagonal check even. Sorry, queen to f5. That is the key, and the black king will not be able to hide safely. Gukesh needs to keep checking.
This is amazing, and of course, he's found all of it. He's going to walk up with the king. It's incredible what Magnus does. You know, it just levels in chess. It just levels, and Magnus is on a different one.
This is another level of game. The knight is taken, the checks have dried up, and now Magnus is winning if he finds the right checks himself. Black's turn is done. All the checks are gone. It's white's turn to check now.
Right. And the question is where to check, because, you know, the black rook is a defender. It can block any diagonal checks. This is still incredibly complicated.
It's no longer this check because the black rook has not left the g-file. The rook was moving in other variations. He actually needs to check. There we go, behind.
Incredible. Look at the precision. He's just finding the best moves. And he made the last one with 2 seconds on the clock.
Magnus, 5 seconds.
Has he just found his way to checkmate right now? Has he figured all of this out?
He's finding all the best moves. He has to give a check on f8. He finds it again.
And he's doing it with just, you know, seconds on the clock. I mean, it's incredible.
The problem for black is if you walk into the center as you want to do, you get skewered on the long diagonal and your rook is hanging.
And it's happened.
Wait, this isn't even the best move. I'm wrong. Rook to e6 is the only winning move.
It's the only move?
Oh, my God.
What? And he's reaching out for the rook. This is masterclass in motion by Magnus Carslen.
He's found every single top move.
Unbelievable.
In this crazy position.
And now, Gukesh, his king has been incredibly mighty in this game, but ultimately, it will not survive all on its own.
I mean, I don't even know why he couldn't just pick up the rook. Were there perpetuals?
It was a perpetual check.
And the handshake. Magnus Carslen does it.
Gukesh resigns. What a game that was. That was game of the year so far. I'm going